What's good? It's Chigozi. It's Wednesday, August 5th, 2020. Federal government equals 85. Freemasonry equals 58. So we're going to get some Freemasonic propaganda in the media. I probably could have named the stream something better, but which I kind of want to start doing because we saw yesterday. You name the stream, what's trending, especially a hot thing like the false flag over in Beirut. Yeah, you get more trolls, but you get more people new to this as well. We woke up more people yesterday. All together, guys, this is a team effort every single time, every single day. And we're going to do it again today. 33 date numerology. That's what I'm saying. Masonry 33, Mason 17, Freemasonry 58 on 5/8. I will never forget the day. It was August 5th, some years ago. It could have been 3-4 years ago. And they literally were talking about like a fraternity, like college fraternity, on the front page. Because I knew I was already saying, well, I was saying to myself at that time, August 5th coming out, 5/8. But now look at this year. The 218th day of the year, Moon 218 in Hebrew, Death 218. Of course, Nigger 148. We got some racist crap, Race 433. But, Space 17, COVID 53, that's the 16th prime. We could definitely get some NASA propaganda. Look, Moon 218, Freemasons 58, Space 17. I think we're going to get that too. But I'm really interested to see the very specific Freemasonic rituals we'll get. Sub T-Row, been waiting to rip. Nice. Yeah, y'all who look forward to this stream, that's really cool that y'all look forward to this. I look forward to it too, to showing y'all this crap, hanging out with you guys, hearing what you guys have to say in the chat, and then we'll look it up, right? And we'll look at more stuff, and you guys will help me decode and add extra layers. It's always a good experience. So, satellite images of Beirut from this on this space themed day. I mean, we're immediately getting it because it's all in the same pattern: satellite, space, all that type of shit. A Beirut explosion shows massive crater at port. So why are they showing us the massive crater today on 5/8? I don't know. Well, I know why, but I don't know the numbers behind it yet. Crater 43. I know Masonic 4329. Crater. I'm gonna mute this computer over here real quick, just so it doesn't pick up all the little beeps and bangs. But crater with the Masonic numbers. We're gonna come back to this. Joe Biden will no longer travel to Milwaukee to accept Democratic nomination. Is it because of the virus stuff? I don't know. I'm clicking it to see. First, you gotta see why Milwaukee, which is in Wisconsin. Yep. See, why? This is so perfect. Today is the day with 53 numerology. 5 plus 8 plus 20 plus 20 is 53. Milwaukee, taking alphabetical order in reverse and applying numerology, 53. So you see that? Milwaukee, 53. Joe Biden, 37. Of course, Scottish Rite of Freemasonry, 143. I said that was the big pattern for today. That's why my stream is called Freemasonic Rituals. Scottish Rite of Freemasonry equals 143, just like Milwaukee. And Milwaukee is run, owned, and operated by the Scottish Rite Freemasons and the Catholic Church and the Zionist Jews and all the other high-ranking people, secret societies in this nation, in this world. Joe Biden, 44, 37. Again, he was the vice president to the 44th. I mean, please tell me again. Why is the vice president to the 44th president equal 44, and then why is the vice president to the 45th president equal 45? But then what would some skeptics say? I hate calling them skeptics because they're not. They're fucking stupid. Because being a skeptic is smart. I mean, we're all skeptics here. We don't believe any of this bullshit. We always like to think and ask questions. But they would say, oh, but the vice president to Bush, Dick Cheney, right? He didn't equal, well, there's a definite connection here. But it didn't equal, 43. But, they'll use it to just debunk this. I'm like, okay, well, that's how linear your thinking is. I'm not sure what else to tell you. Why not think why he's in Milwaukee by the numbers? Updated at 12:12. 1 plus 2 is 3, 33. Text united to 30, 33, 0. Remember before what they have before? Text. Oh my goodness. I wish I remember that. I have it on my Twitter, but it's hard to kind of go back and see. But it's another thing to tweet, to text. And I don't want to just start guessing, but it equaled the same thing as, I don't know, if Joe Biden or something. But we'll see what united equals. Oh, together. It was together. Text together. Together 4437. Just to show you text. Together to 30330. Again, 33333. Do I have to say anything else? Updating the propaganda at 12:12. 1 plus 2 is 3. See, Obama Biden reunite to chop it up about leadership. Texting together to 3033. I already showed you the propaganda they participated in. Guys, these are two actors. So together equals 4437. Joe Biden 37, Obama the 44th president, Joe Biden 44. Chicago 37, that's where Obama represented. Chicago 143, 35. Now we have what? Milwaukee 143.53. They're keeping this pattern alive. I've been saying for years. Well, Zach's been saying this, and I've been sharing that pattern. It's because one of the first patterns I learned from him, using Obama and all these Chicago patterned rituals. They use the pattern for Chicago and Obama all the time, and that's where he was doing his senatorship and all type of stuff. So I find that even more interesting now that they both equal 143, and now he's here in Milwaukee. This is Obama's vice president. Yes, because of so it'll be almost entirely virtual because of the coronavirus pandemic. So again, it makes it more believable. Oh, if the vice president, because even honestly though, to be fair, guys, even if there's just some little flu or anything going on, for how old this guy is, he should be doing everything virtual. So, but that aside, it's all a ritual, making you think it's a big scary pandemic. He's so old, he has to stay in, and if the vice president's doing it, if Joe Biden's doing it, the guy who's trying to be president's doing it, maybe I should too. That's what it programs. Look at this 9/11 right here. Convention programming. You see that? They call it convention programming because it's all mind control. If you believe in the Democrats, the Republicans, you pick a side, you have your views and your opinions, and you love Joe Biden or you hate him, whatever. I mean, you hate him politically, you know what I mean? Not because he's sacrificed most of his family and he's an actor for the Catholic Church, but if you hate him because of the stupid little narrative, you're being programmed by the federal government, which equals 85. That is A/5. That's not why they're programming you today, but I'm just calling that pattern out because we're going to see more federal government branded propaganda on 5/8. Let me go back to the chat. What's up, y'all? Oh, chat looks frozen. Chat's definitely frozen. I fucking hope it's not. I really hope you guys are not typing, because if you are, that means it's frozen again. And at the reload, it's just annoying. Guys, I'm sick of YouTube. Why you guys? Why isn't that ever streamed for everyone else who streams? Guys, I have good ass internet. It's not my fucking connection, and I'm not on a VPN. At least I don't think I am. I'm not. There's no excuse. YouTube's fucking with me. May karma find you all. A woman's obituary for her late husband condemns Trump and people who don't wear masks. May karma find you all is going to be coded with these coronavirus pandemic numbers probably. It could be 210. I don't know what it's going to equal. It could be death, killing, murder, sacrifice numbers as well. Masks numbers. Should have copied and pasted it. Oh my goodness. May karma find you all. Equals 202.76. Wuhan 22.67. Blood sacrifice equals 76. Dead 14, N 14. When you read out 14, you get 104. Roman Catholic Church 104. Putting this out by the code. They're the ones wanting you to wear the masks. Watch these comments pile up. So look at this. Pages of comments just frozen on. Y'all see that? At the refresh, and then now the comments are here. So if you ever think, that's why I'm saying, sometimes you will post something, hey, I'm sorry for posting this again. Like, no, don't apologize. And this is one of the reasons why. They freeze my chat all the time. So, I'm probably going to miss something you're saying. What's up, T-Row? You playing Chaldean and Septenary. Yep, those are also two important ciphers too. And those very big things in Septenary. See, what I should be doing, what I would like to do is sit personally by myself, do my own research with Septenary, with Chaldean, and see what else equals those. And we can do it on a live stream. I don't have to do it off stream. But again, I like to keep it super simple because you get the people jumping in the stream, and then they see all these extra ciphers, or not extra, but other ciphers. The ones who aren't smart might fall off, and that's just a person you could have had. It's like sales, like you kind of gotta know your audience and market to them efficiently. And with these 4-base ciphers and a couple exceptions, we're good. African American 44 septenary. So that's what I'm saying. I want to get all those patterns out and start putting more out. So I definitely want to do what you're doing, but not for every little thing I decode. I think with the 4-base ciphers, I just really like that approach. It's just simple, it's clean. But you're right, Larry. The videos don't prove shit that they put out in the propaganda. Yeah, ammonium nitrate explosion, they're saying, has nitrogen, so a mass explosion will mimic a nitrogen bomb. Yep. Looking at the explosion, it looked like it was more than fireworks, but that's why I was even thinking, did the thing even happen? Like, it looked so fake. I was like, that's not what firecrackers do. But you saw what I never got to show those comments, but that's what I'm saying. They were saying, oh, the report said firecrackers. I'm like, that's actually a perfect example. That people were like, I'm trying to show you how it's from the Catholic Church, and people were saying it's a fireworks. The report said it's a firecrackers. I'm like, that's how you refute what I'm saying. Do you not see the explosion? It did not look like a firecracker explosion. So can't you question that? And now look what they're telling you. It's ammonium nitrate. So why are you waiting, right? Some people were asking me, what was it made of? What do you think? Like, they're asking questions. Allen Iverson weighs in on LeBron MJ debate. It's contrived. We're going to scroll back up. I want to see what's on the front page. Because of today's date numerology, bizarre lifestyle earns these insects the name zombie. They're definitely mocking the bizarre lifestyle that they're putting on as the new normal. Wear your mask like a fucking zombie, walk around, and use all this hand sanitizer that they're now saying is so dangerous, which we've been all saying that since it came out. Milky, watching you got milk ads. They were repeating this stuff, guys. I swear, man, because these things down here used to be these little articles here, and I think when the date numerology comes up even more for it, they'll put it. We've seen it so many times. They'll be down here by the numbers, and again, and easily a computer software can do that. Milk 18 27 63. So I'll try to see why that was here by the numbers. Just try and confirm that. Got milk equals 33. That's what I'm saying. That is this is it. This is how they construct their propaganda. See, I'm teaching you how they're putting this thing out by the numbers, how they're using gematria, and I'm also trying to teach you, because I'm a web developer, so I think it's very appropriate. I'm teaching you how they literally do the front end design of their propaganda software application. This is how they literally use it. So this is part of the algorithm that puts the shit out. I'm telling you now. Because there'll be stories here, right? And they'll be up by the numbers. And I've shown you this so many times. They'll blow it up then on the day, like the next day. This is their continuation pattern, their continuation propaganda. On the next day, when it fits the numbers, maybe even more, especially in the quotes, they'll put it right here in these big videos. Watch the new Got Milk ads. See? Got Milk equals 33. And today's the date with what? 33 numerology. This is how it works. I'm glad we saw that, because that explains even further, and it just puts it more concrete. I try my best to show you other layers, so it's never just, number this, that, just for in case someone perceives it like that, because that's not how ever it is with anyone who's teaching this. But if someone perceived it like that, I'm trying to show you how they're doing other ways of putting this out, how they actually artistically put this out. So again, I don't mean to rant and ramble too long, but I feel like if I give you some decent explanations, it helps to seal in what we're about to see. Ammonium nitrate may have sparked the Beirut explosion. It happened in Texas in 1947 too. I love when they do this. They're giving us a riddle. They're prodding us along. Texas in 1947. So let's see what happened. How many days it happened from there? And look, 47. The Freemasons compass said at 47 degrees. Updated at 11:58 on 5/8. Freemasonry equals 58. another Freemasonic ritual in Texas. Texas, this is a Saturnian ritual, I can tell you right now. We're already seeing how this in Beirut, Lebanon was some Saturnian coded. We have the cell numbers for Thelema all the time. We get Texas now, which has the same gematria as Saturn. Where's the overlap? Texas 6930 like Saturn. It also equals 24 to reflection of 42. Texas does, with the S exception. And now it's what, 47? Saturn Keeper of Time, 1947. Explosions. Let's see this. This is going to be very interesting. First off, let's see what ammonium nitrate equals. 69. You see that? Did you love how this works? Ammonium nitrate equals 6993, like Saturn, like Texas 69. This is a Saturnian ritual from the state of Texas, the country of Lebanon, which are both run by what? By who? The Catholic Church 69. Catholic Church 69. They are putting this out. They are what you might know them as what? The Illuminati. Illuminati 69. That's the same thing. If I spell correctly, it's 69. Reverse alphabetical order and reducing. Every day. I mean, I'm just extremely grateful to have learned this from Zach. I mean, it's perfect. And all you guys, everyone contributing. Derek making the calculator, putting out amazing videos as well. You know, if you're not subscribed to Gematria 85, again, don't know what you're doing. You put a really good video yesterday on this whole explosion. How synced up with Obama. It was perfect. Minute 13-second video. 113. Dishonest. Green screen. Mainstream. Bible Command 113A. Says okay to, you know, circumvent a Jew. Or excuse me, circumvent a Gentile through deception if you're a Jew. That's what it says in their Talmud book. That's the 30th prime number. Saturn 30. That's a 73-second video. That's the 21st prime, Saturn 21. It cannot be a better video length for this Saturnian ritual in Texas. So I want to see what, like, when in 1947. If they don't tell us, I'll just go on Wikipedia. Perhaps the closest comparison, you know, the CC33 in terms of scale is a blast in Texas City in 1947. Look, we're talking about Waco, Texas here. Probably some, you know, David Koresh synced up propaganda piece. Texas City, you know, Sun 54. You know, Central Intelligence Agency 117. Splitting this out. 45 like Ritual, the Summer Saturn's Magic Square. Don't forget, Lebanon equals 36, 126, like Texas City. So see how we have Lebanon. That's the main pattern here. That's the main thing. Sure, they all represent what I just said, but I'm trying to give you the cream of the crop, the absolute thing they're doing. When I know they're absolutely doing that pairing, I'd let you know. And that's why I love having the two numbers. Using alphabetical order and then reverse, or using alphabetical order and the rules of numerology, Texas City 12636. Now we had this explosion in where? Lebanon 12636. Now we reverse the alphabetical order using rules of numerology. See how they perfectly laid this out? Do you see how they artistically do these rituals? It cannot be any better. To me, like I've always told you, in my own humble opinion, this is even more striking than them just overlapping in the same cipher. Because it just shows they literally, you know, they went out of their way to make it work like this. At least, you know, but regardless of how it overlaps, you see how they're doing this by the code. I'm going to go back to the chat to make sure at least I'm coming through. I think I know I always am, but, you know, just in case it sounds fucked up, I like to check the chat and you guys let me know. It's always a good thing to do. And you guys always have these cool other things. Like Jared Bailey saying, if you look at the history of the word propaganda, you'll see it was a creation of the Catholic Church. That is very true. I have looked it up before, and that is what it says. The Catholic Church guys created propaganda. The Jesuits were known as people who are dupers, who propagandize, who propagate their beliefs, their Jesuit beliefs. Propagate, propaganda. I mean, it's just so clear that this was what these people are all about. They love their propaganda. Michael Action is saying, on this day, in August 5th, 1884, the cornerstone and the pedestal of the Statue of Liberty was laid by Grand Master of Masons, William A. Brodie. Today is the 136th anniversary. Wow, that's interesting. I gotta keep that in mind. They probably have some like that on the front page. August 5th, 1884. Masonic 115. There was 115 numerology. I don't know what cornerstone equals, but might as well see for future reference. Cornerstone 56. Okay. Because nothing with the date. I mean, the closest I see is.
On you.
Oh my goodness.
That is the message. The quote from the family of Texas resident David.
Just like how who else said shame on you? What's his name? Tom Hanks. But Cornerstone 151 is a reshuffling of 115. Yeah, I do find that interesting. But I purposely, personally, like to see that, like what it's that and like another number. It just kind of seals it even further. But I still don't find it coincidental. But there's more here with this ammonium nitrate. So if you just joined, I just realized Texas City equals the same thing as Lebanon. And this is in 1947. Maybe we can get an actual date for that. Because they're not giving us the actual date here, they're probably saying, hey, go to Wikipedia, look at some more. Texas Blast. I don't know what it's called. Texas Blast. Maybe it won't be here. But I think the best thing is to look up 1947 and then type in Texas. Oh, West Tech. I think I might have seen it. Oh, this is 2013. Oh, retrieved 2013. Oh, but here's one that happened. Ammonium nitrates, April 17th in West Texas. We stumbled upon this. This is very well synced up. Just because they didn't tell us about this. Let's look at this. Look at this a little bit. On April 17th, 2013, an ammonium nitrate explosion occurred at the West Fertilizer Company storage and distribution facility in West Texas, 18 miles north of Waco. I think they were talking about that later on, because I remember them talking about Waco. So that's probably part of it. Let's look at this one real quick. Yeah. Wait. More recently, yeah. So they're talking about this one right here. So we can look at this one first. I mean, they're syncing up with this one for sure. On May 11th, 2016, the ATF literally comes out and tells you that the fire had been deliberately set. I mean, they're telling you that they're doing this shit on purpose. And then they say, oh, no, but it's been discredited, so you don't really, it's just dumb. Because the ATF puts out all this ritual. The ATF is the Catholic Church, is the Scotch Rite Freemasons. 5-star, 3 stars, 555, NEW, with the scales. This is a Jesuit-run organization. See, federal law enforcement organization. That's all you have to see. I mean, I'm going to leave it there. Federal law enforcement organization. They do everything by the code. But it was obviously April 17th, 2013. They were 2754 numerology. IHS 18. They with 18 numerology. Sun 18, 2754. So here we go. In Texas, right? Saturn Sun ritual. The Keepers of Time, Time 47. They're talking about this one in Texas City in 47. One more time. Time 47 to Texas City 47. We're talking about explosions. They like to use it in this type of ritual. We had the Thelema Saturnian ritual yesterday in Lebanon. What that explosion was as well. Here, we have Texas equals the same thing as Saturn. And then, we're on Wikipedia. We have the date numerology of the sun numbers. Sun, the keeper of time. I know I skipped around right there and kind of lost track, but if you're new, I hope you saw what I'm trying to do. Saturn, Sun, all the time. Sun, 54, 27, 18. Saturn, these are keepers of time. You see it right in the date numerology in Texas on 17/4, New World Order 174. 107 is the 28th prime. Thelema 28. This is what these people always do. Thelema is the occult religion that honors the number 93. Saturn equals 93. It's always Saturnian rituals with the state of Texas. I cannot say it enough. I say it all the time. That is why I show you. I showed you this years ago, and that's what we had. We'll have like an Ohio false flag, and they'll have one in Texas days later. They just recently did this last year, and then for years I've been saying, look, Ohio, Texas, always going hand in hand. Buckeye with the sun pattern. Buckeye 27, like sun, Saturn, sun. They pair them in all sorts of things. The police have paired them together too. So I can go on all day about that, but I'm trying to show you what they're absolutely doing. West Fertilizer Company equals 111, 114, 282. So 120, I know Illuminati. Just in the name of the company, nothing stands out with this particular pattern. Even the 282, I know, I'll just talk about the limit 28, but nothing super specific that I see right now. They did call the West Fertilizer Company explosion 156, 177 like Jesuit order, a Scottish Rite 159, murder 399, Jewish, assassin 411. They did stylize it as West Fertilizer Co. here, Wikipedia, and that might be where they're hiding this, a lot of the stuff. I mean, it does equal 93. And that's why I'm saying, guys, you have to understand these are riddles. It cannot always be perfect exact. If you're trying to especially pinpoint a specific pattern they're doing, they're going to, give you the clues. This is how it's also abbreviated, West Fertilizer Co. And that equals what? 93 like Saturn. Death 213, satanic cipher. $219. I don't know but this even shows a good example. Sure, 219 is important. I don't know the significance of that, but understand how I can tell you about 213, death number. Death also equals 218. It's a moon number as well. There's an eclipse on 21/8. Remember the total solar eclipse? So there's examples. There's things I can tell you, these patterns behind these numbers. 219, not so much right now. Just to emphasize, it's not any little thing. It's not every little number I have some grand thing to say about. But you can see then, it shows how it's more finite and how more specific this is. Catholic Church numbers as well, the 87, Freemason 96. And why is it fertilizer? 142. We're at 42, 142. Explosion 42. 114. See, I didn't realize that explosion equals 114. And I was thinking, okay, West Fertilizer Company, nothing stood out. But it's because I was just missing a piece. It just shows if you don't know a piece to it, don't give up. Don't think that it's crap. You're just, coincidence. Like, no, you're just missing a piece. Explosion 114, like West Fertilizer Company. That's what the explosion was. By the numbers. Times 750, 38. What? Are they letting us know the seconds? Come on, man. 38, 750, 7 hours, 50 minutes, and 38 seconds p.m. Why so specific? Death, killing, murder 38. RIP 38. Arson. Disputed. Arson 22. And now this one comes in 2020. Not deaths 15. When you route 15, you get 38. That's why there's 15 deaths. See this? It's just a bunch of crock. And then there's a couple of things I want to see. I want to see from this date to this explosion that happened yesterday, and then the May 11th date. Because why did it wait till May 11th? Like I want to do some date calculations here. Just maybe we can, at the least, we can get the numbers for the Catholic Church, seeing how they put all this stuff out. Well, I mean, a leopard. I'm sorry. I think you're just misunderstanding my definition of a false flag. I'm just using the definition. I think a lot of people think false flag means that no one dies, nothing happened. No, a false flag literally means something happened or not happened, but blamed on someone else. That's the only definition I'm using. And that's exactly what everything. That's why, guys. That's why I call these false flag propaganda events. Pretty much everything in the mainstream media is a false flag operation. Look, how's this not? How even think about Donald Trump, his presidency, his campaign. How is this not a false flag operation? A false flag operation is an act committed with the intent of disguising the actual source of responsibility and pinning blame on a second party. I mean, just look at it from this explosion. I mean, if it was done by the Catholic Church and they're saying, oh, it was just the fireworks facility they had this shit stored in and it blew up, that's literally what they're doing. If Donald Trump coming out with this rigged election, Obama, the 44th president being selected, 44 years from his civil rights act of 64, but it's putting blame on what? The voters, on the Electoral College, a second party. But the actual source of responsibility are the Jesuits, the Scottish Freemasons, the Zionist Jews over in Washington, D.C., the City of London, the Vatican, contriving all this shit by the numbers. So that's why these are, by definition, false flag operations. Everything you see on the front page of CNN is a false flag operation. It is false flag, propaganda, deception, distraction, and ritual. So that's what I mean by call it a false flag. And that explanation, Leopard Messiah, was more so for the new people who don't even know what false flags are and who want to understand what's going on. So don't think Donald Trump's the hero and all this shit. That Q is a false flag. Q is absolutely a false flag psychological operation. And you could probably, be more specific, like Donald Trump is a false flag psychological operation. But regardless, they're all, at the end of the day, are all psyops anyway. But anyway, let's look at from the West Fertilizer Company explosion, April 13th. Is that really April 13th? I didn't call that out either. Oh, April 17th. I was about to say, because April 13th is the Tisha B'Av number, destructive number. I don't remember calling that out, so I think I was wrong. April 17th, 2013. We could do it to yesterday. Just see. I might not be able to get this. I think I know it's with a lot of Derek's research. He's super good at pinning like from then to when it happens. And he uses a bit more ciphers. He uses the Jewish cipher more often, and he knows the perfect terms that they're using for it. And they do a lot of things with the eclipse. Derek has a lot more layers on this, so I'm sure he'd definitely be able to get this. I mean, it's 2,666 days. 2666. I don't know if 2,667 is a prime, but we could check. I could do the math in my head real quick to figure it out if it could be a candidate, but I don't even feel like doing that right now. It's not, but it's worth checking. But 2,666. 87 months, 18 days. I like to be thorough with these though. But I really know there's something here. Like this. This is from the Society of Jesus. 87 months and 19 days later, we have another attack. So think about 187 is the murder number. Homicide code. We have one blast that kills 15 people. Now we have one that they said killed up to at least 78 people. It's probably more now. The next will probably be 84. Jesuit 78, 84. Happened 8/4. But 87 months, 19 days later is that one. And 8719 is what? The 1087 prime number. See? 187. And 1087 is the 181st prime number, which is the 42nd prime number, explosion 42. Unbelievable! Oh my God. Guys, are you not seeing how the Catholic Church absolutely puts this out? I mean, come on. This is a riddle. This wow, mind-blowing shit right here. Again, West Texas Company, whatever it's called. No, West Fertilizer Company, 114. Like explosion. Explosion 42, right? 181 is the 42nd prime. 1087 is the 100, I'll start over. Explosion 42. 181 is the 42nd prime. 1087 is the 181st prime. I did it again. But 181 is the 42nd prime. 1087 is the 181st prime. 8,719 is the 1,087 prime, right? And they did it here. 8719, right here. We solved it. Again. Wow. So yeah, it is a false flag operation. The West Fertilizer Company didn't just do this willy-nilly and then Beirut explosion that they just decided to do this to make it all sync up with number 42. Wow. Guys, I mean, it just creates out every single day. Every single day we just prove how these people are so specific. The people on the water filming, so fake, just saying what? Yeah, I mean, it is. A lot of fake shit. A lot of videos first to give us a stupid. Controlled explosion equals 247.94, 266.95. Happens all the time in the army. Have you seen some? Absolutely, controlled explosions is definitely an military thing. I definitely understand what Jarrett's saying. Like fake an explosion in a crowded city. Yeah, like I I think there was something there that happened for Jared's reason. Like if it's a very crowded city, and I mean, just think about your own city. They're gonna tell you that the place exploded, but it literally didn't. There'll be a lot of people on Twitter saying like, "Oh, it didn't explode." But there was someone on Twitter. He even told me that he felt the explosion. He felt it. I mean, they don't even see it, but like something went down based on that. Of course, I'm not there. I can't 100% conclude that, but because he could be some pay troll and all that shit. But you know what I'm saying? I think Jared Deff has a point. I mean, was it a yeah? It was an explosion put on by them. It was a stunt. It was like fireworks because they love destruction explosions. Like they're gonna do this shit on purpose. And if there's collateral damage, so be it. People are dying from coronavirus supposedly, although it's other shit they're blaming coronavirus. No one's asking questions. Well, people are, but you know what I mean? Yeah, put them by the Jesuits. But I mean, you both definitely have a point. They fake explosions all the time in the military. But even the ones that they fake in the military, don't they actually like? Aren't they something you can visibly see and feel? They're just controlled. So I know there's a lot more propaganda to talk about. I think like finishing off with that. I forgot what fertilizer equaled. I don't know if I put that in already. Oh, it was already this with explosion 42. I mean, this stream's definitely a success. And I didn't call it in the last stream, but the explosion again yesterday happened 75 years to the day from the attack in Nagasaki. I know Kelly, she commented and let me know that, and then soon after the news, they put up something about that too, and I tweeted about it. So I really appreciate the call out. Beirut 75. So 75 years to the day of the atomic bombs on Hiroshima, Nagasaki, Beirut gets an explosion, and that's synced up by the number 42 from the West fertilizer that we just saw in Waco. Right, isn't that in Waco? Oh, West. That's in West Texas. Waco is probably another one. Oh, north of Waco. I wouldn't be surprised if that was synced up with David Koresh and all that type of shit. Waco 42. See, north of Waco. Waco 42, like explosion, like Jesuit. I just really want to like. I know I could look more into that, but I have like 10 minutes left, so I'd rather like find a few more pieces of propaganda. Surfers have unexpected greeting with a pair of whales. I don't know why I always see surfing on dates with 33. I know Shark 33. So yeah, Surfer 33. We've seen this before. Surfer 33. Date with 33 numerology. They'll have surfers. I mean, again, it's a specific thing. Surfers, Surfer 33. 33 date numerology. In this big blown up video section. Got Milk 33. See, Got Milk 33. Surfer 33. But here's the thing, zombie probably won't equal 33, and it might not even fit the date numerology, and some people, you guys just coincidence. It's all bunk. That's what they'll just say. It's just kind of sad, because, like, I try to do this. What will we just see now? I mean, Masonic 29. We got zombie. But I'm not going to rule this out. Oh, yeah, but that's what some idiot will say. But, I mean, I don't have to tell them at that point. I mean, if that's how they think, I can't really help them. And there's also probably more. Beetle. They're talking about beetles, zombie beetle. But maybe not. There's probably another reason why. I know it's definitely mockery. Oh, it's an insect. They didn't say it was a beetle. See, so that's actually invalid. I thought it said beetle. It's bizarre lifestyle. I mean, there's something more there. If you want, you can type in. If someone's watching this now, leave a comment. Put in the chat now. Call me out my bullshit. If you think I'm bullshitting you, just call me out on it. But I think it's safe to say that we all see what they're doing. But you not just see the West, like how they synced up that explosion with what happened yesterday. I mean, again, that type of shit is why you probably wouldn't discredit anything else I'm trying to show you. Zombie cicadas. Oh yeah, if you don't like insects, I don't mean to scare you. I know some people like looking at these. So we'll just 83-second video, the 23rd prime. zombie cicadas. 241, the 53rd prime. It's a date with what? 53 numerology. So they have zombie cicadas on the front. I mean, that's what I'm saying. So they did it. They actually did it. So the three of them so far heavily connected to the date numerology. And of course, Society of Jesus 5679. They are the ones making people turn a bunch of zombies. Society, well, they're making themselves into zombies. The Society of Jesus are just providing the tools and the programming. Everyone else is eating it up. So here's the last one. You can now explore a 2,500-year-old shipwreck. So I think shipwreck should sync up. It might not. It very well might not. But I'm about that 83-second video we saw, Society of Jesus 83. But look, shipwreck 58 is 5/8. I mean, so are you not seeing how every piece of propaganda and this video setup, this is a new feature from them. This wasn't here before. This is a new layout. And you can look at the source code if you want, see how they did it if you want your own time, the HTML, just right click, inspect element, you inspect the shit, and see how they put it out, how they laid it out. And you understand, these features are laid out here specifically by the code. You have to understand, these people are ritualistic with their propaganda. So one more time, shipwreck 58, it's 5/8, a day with 33 numerology, got milk 33, surfer 33, and then zombie cicadas equal, as they put in quotes, equals 241 to 53rd prime, today with 53 numerology. That's how they craft their propaganda. Now someone will say, "Oh, I just found what worked for me." I mean, they'll just find anything to say to like make it seem like I just did that. No, why not just get it? Why not do an experiment yourself? It's not hard. You could just, if you know a little HTML, CSS, you can load random pictures and videos with random captions into this exact layout and see if they match with the date numerology as well. You probably will not get anything. You can literally replicate this with like mock examples. Why would I waste my time doing that? It's obvious that that's, if you're too fucking dumb to see that, you gotta do the, put in the time then to disprove it yourself. I'm not gonna waste my time anymore with like pointless shit like that. It's pointless at this point to do something like that for me. Could I? Do I have the know-how? Yes. It's not gonna wait. I don't think it's gonna wake anyone up. I mean, if you still, can't wake up after that, me doing, because then they'll say something else. Trolls always have something else to say. Let's see what satellite equals. I think satellite images was very synced up. I just didn't check. I just assumed the space pattern and left it there. But satellite 59, 103 to 27 prime, Lebanon 27. Satellite images, see, and this is where you get really specific, and now match with the date numerology. Satellite images equals 58. Today is what? 5/8. They're giving us what? Satellite images. I just cannot believe this propaganda. I really can't. I mean, they are extremely specific, extremely repetitive. It blows my mind every time. It always does. Like, I mean, at this point, I expect it all, so, it's not as mind-blowing, but still, it's like, man, even a computer or not, I mean, I do think a computer generates this shit, but even if it doesn't, it's just like, man, Biden should pick a black woman for VP. This opinion piece, and watch, we have the numbers for nigger, negro, female. Oh, let's look for the 42. Guys, 42 is going to be here. Why wouldn't it be? There's 6 females right here, and it's about black people. Nigger 42, female 42, lady 42. We've got to see it. It's got to be here. It might not be here. We can't already see it published in A/4. They like to pair 42 and 84 as well. Jesuit 4284. 516 and a 1 plus 6 is 7. Black man 57. Here's 6th grade options. I'm gonna get this. If there's no 42 at all, then I'll say, yeah, we couldn't find a 42. Cool. But that's fine. It's still Biden numbers propaganda. I mean, again, I've been showing it to you all day today. Satellite images 58. It's 5/8. Again, after that, how can you deny what else we're gonna see? People will say, "Oh, how do I trust you? Trustworthy. Show you're trustworthy. Your credibility." I'm like, are you not fucking watching the videos? Yeah, I'm not saying, don't trust me, but I'm not saying trust me either. I'm not saying believe it. I mean, think for yourself. 6 does equal 29. Here's the minute 9 video. 1 9 is the 29th prime. Yeah, 6 is a prophetic number. Prophecy 29, 52. Of course, Ohio has those numbers. They love the number 6 and 7, as I taught. Here's a 69-second video and from the Catholic Church. Let's do what VP equals VP pick. VP 16, right? Like 6. 16. See that? For the VP pick. VP 16. And black equals 106. That same cipher, which is 16 in numerology. In the numerology where you discard the 0. Sure, in numerology it's 7, but again, you cannot be so black and white thinking. This is why they get away with the intermediate way of numerology, because they know people are so stupid. Well, they'll say, well, if you're not reducing it to a single digit, it's bullshit, because there's people who think that. Again, they use the intermediate step to code their language. They also take this into account, obviously, but you see how the gematria works. But 16, 6. No, see. Here we go. So we should pick a black woman. They're saying black woman. Let's see what black woman equals. That's a new pattern I don't know about. Black woman. Well, it's not a new pattern, though. 9532. Negro 5932. So it's the same pattern. And of course, 58. See? Black woman 58. It's 5/8, August 5th. And what are they saying on the front page? Well, it's probably over here, this one. Let me close this one then. See? Biden should pick a black woman for VP. That's why they chose this verbiage on today. 5/8. VP pick. Let's see what that equals. 29. Oh, it's POC. No. Excuse that's not real. That's good. Or it's a mistype. But VP pick 32. 31 like slave. VP pick 77. Right now he's 77. VP pick 85. One more time. It's 8/5. August 5th. Black woman 58. VP pick 85. And of course, Negro 32, Slave 32, 31, or 23 Deflection 31. Whew. Joe Biden, a guy who murdered his family for his career. There's a couple more things you want to see. Vice President 76, like Negro 77, 2. See how Vice President equals 20276? That's why. Here's the thing, though. You can say, but any vice president could have been black, right? But no, we're having the vice president. This guy was the vice president, right? For the Negro, 20276 is the one now picking the Negro, 2276 for his presidency. You see that? Negro, 2276, reverse alphabetical order, like vice president. And if it's not any vice president, it's the one who had the Negro as his president. That's why it's more specific. That's why they're using Joe Biden in this particular piece of propaganda and this play for the Catholic Church. Like, you just have to see, man. I go back to the chat real quick. There's more I want to see, but I mean, while it's loading, I'll come back. Hell, it's just loading so slow. It's whatever. Here's Kamala Harris. I'm ready to call our sister in the movement for justice. See, Kamala Harris appears to be the front runner. And guys, this is things I've been predicting. I've been saying. People have been asked the two people I've been saying. Look, I just see Elizabeth. I said Elizabeth Warren because all the 133 we saw on her. But then my concern was that the election was 134 days from her birthday. And I was like, okay, unless they move it back one day, I thought it'd be more perfect. But then the main thing I saw, again, it's not just me. We all saw this. 59th presidential election in 2020. Negro 5922. So I said Kamala Harris looks really good. They're talking about a black woman, female. And now we have her the front runner. Joe Biden, during their whole debates. I remember this one debate on day with 37 numerology. I said they're really putting Joe Biden here. I think if this might be the debate he wins or whatever for him to maybe president. It was so symbolic for him. I called that out. I even put money on Joe Biden to be president that day on Bovada, just a little bit of money, because that's how confident I was to at least win that debate. And now we have him with Kamala Harris here, and she's the front runner. that's why I really hope that that's what happens. Even if they lose, it's like, man, if I'm literally telling people, my text messages are saved, man. So it's evidence saved, telling you Kamala Harris, Joe Biden, and it happens. Why would I ever vote again? Not that I'm not gonna vote ever. I haven't voted. I think I did vote once when I was 18 or whatever. Like I was like, oh, I can vote. I was like an idiot, but I haven't voted in like a decade. So why would I participate in this shit? These people are all here, but from their birthday. I think this looks like a separate decode because, you know, I want to see what day from their birthday they're all here, why they're being named. Keisha Lance Bottoms, because all these names are coded though. They're all racist. That's a fact. Keisha Lance Bottoms 84. 8/4. They're coming out with that. Jesuit 84. Keisha 109, the 20, they had a midnight video. It's the 29th prime, Black 29. Bottoms, bottoms, lower class. Of course, bottoms 32 like Negro, bottoms 85. Today's 8/5. Now I'm talking about her again. Georgia. Oh, did I miss something? I don't know if I missed a 37. Oh, there we go. See? She's from Georgia, right? Georgia 37. Like Keisha. Or Bottoms where I was. I think it was Keisha. Guys, Keisha Lance Bottoms is an actor for the Catholic Church. Oh, see? I had Stacey Abrams in my head when I was doing that whole decode because she was on the screen, but this is Keisha Lance Bottoms. So it doesn't matter. They're two actors for the Freemasons. Stacey Abrams is the same. Look at her 1/8/1 birthday. Didn't I say we'll find a 42? Sure, it's not in the propaganda piece, so we didn't get that because they didn't blatantly have a 42 or a 181. But do you understand what I'm trying to get at? This is a black female with an 18/1 birthday. Nigger equals 42. Female equals 42. Femme, lady, feminine, bitch, all 42. And she's what? Born in 18/1. I feel like I've taught this before. And she's what? The 60th mayor of Atlanta? So, right? Why is the what? Why is what? The nigger 60, the 60th mayor of Atlanta, born what? 18/1. Nigger 60/42. Do you understand how much of a sick ritual this is? And look at this actor just smiling. I hate to say it, I don't think she has any idea of the racist coding she's participating in. She's very, very well born. Her Boule father probably, using his daughter in this ritual. She's probably not even, doing this with all of her own volition, as in participating in all this of her own volition. And it's just sick. Of course, race numbers with a 27. I think we should look at some more of these people. Val Demings. See, I've never looked at Val Demings before. This will be interesting because I don't know her numbers. I've seen Stacey Abrams before. I don't remember them, but it doesn't matter. We'll see this pattern in all these females, all these actors. She didn't have. Okay, cool. We'll skip this one. I don't think she has a Wikipedia page. But Val Demings 56, like Society of Jesus. Black 106, 34, the reflection of 43. See that? Putting that right in her name. Oh, Val. Val 35 like Catholic, 46 like Catholic. Demings 44 like black people. Civil rights 71. Catholic 7135. It's from the Catholic Church. Val Demings, as we already saw. So we'll look at someone else. We'll do Stacey Abrams. Look at this. This gospel singing looking actor. And they do that on purpose. All programming. She's just act like she's not doing anything, right? I'm trying to see what she's doing right now. But she's not serving anymore. And she's from Wisconsin, which equals 44, like black people. Madison equals 42. See? Why is she from Madison, Wisconsin? Madison 42, 30, like nigger. Right? Why not from Green Bay? She could have been from Green Bay, right? Nope. She could have been from Waukesha. Did I spell it right? Nope. She could have been from Kenosha, right? Nope. She could have been from Eau Claire. Nope. Maybe the 3960. That's a good one. Nigger 60. Slavery 39. But are you seeing what I'm trying to do? Again, this is how you can show how specific they're being. She could have been from lacrosse, right? These are all places in Wisconsin. Look, see, she could have been from lacrosse, but she's definitely not. Sure, black 29, but no, she's from where? She's from where? Not even from Milwaukee. She could have been from there, but nope. She's from where? Madison. 4230, like nigger, and we get the 39 as well. So when YB from or whatever that was, they equal 39. When you could be from one, they equals 39, 30, and 42. Again, it's just simple homework you could just do. You could use it. You could use programming software. You could design a program that runs through all the cities in Wisconsin. How many some do 40, 30, 42, 30? You'll probably only get Madison. She's a Democratic actor. Not that it matters. Well, it does matter for the rituals, but it's even hard to see that. There's a reason why they both equal 47. They're all the same thing. Wig equals 47 as well. And she's from Georgia. That's why. Yeah, I knew she has some connection to Georgia. She's from Wisconsin, but she was in Georgia. That's where she did her acting or her bullshit for the Catholic Church. Georgia equals 44. Like Wisconsin. Like black people, like African American in the Septenary Cipher. Deep South. Just someone that looks like that. All part of the subliminal, stereotypical programming that they keep it put in. This, what's it called? Mama Mia or Tyler Perry puts up films like this type of shit. Mama's House, Big Mama's House, that type of shit. Big Mama's Cookout, like all that type of stuff. And they mock you with all this shit. Susan Rice. How many 30? We're seeing so many 37s with these black women. I'm not saying black women equals 37. But it's good to see what it equals, like the plural, not black women like we saw earlier, but black women. But there's been so many 37s. I know Georgia 37, but where's Susan Rice from? Because we just saw two Georgia people, Keisha Lance Bottoms and then her. They're Georgia connected. Susan Rice. Yeah, her. Isn't she like half Indian? It's Kamala Harris with a half Indian or something, but Susan Rice, another agent. Where's she from? Washington, D.C., from the Catholic colony. Catholic 55. She's not 55. Her November 17th birthday. Oh my God, her November 17th birthday. What's 1117? 1117 is what? This is amazing. This is why she's born 1117 from Washington, D.C. Guys, Susan Rice is an actor for the Society of Jesus. I'm going to tell you right now how she is. She's born 11/17 in Washington, D.C., right? 1117 is the 187 prime. 11 times 17 is what? 187. So that number heavily connects to the number 187. That is the number for what? Society of Jesus, which is the Jesuit order, the Masonic order within the Catholic Church, who policed Washington, D.C., which was known as the Catholic colony, and is where the headquarters of where? Ancient, accepted, Scottish rite of Freemasonry is 187. So do you understand how this is nothing else, literally, than a theatrical actor, a puppet for the Catholic Church and the Scottish Rite Freemasons? Being from D.C. with his birthday, this black woman, civil rights 64. This is a pawn. She didn't choose it. This is a coded agent. Right now she's 55 years old. Susan Rice 55, being part of the nominations. Just stupid. I think Rice has that, those numbers they like to put on black people. I can't quote me on that, but you'll see a lot of black actors. Okay, no. Well, Civil Rights 73, but Catholic 35. Don't forget Joe Biden 37 is probably why we've been seeing a lot of 37s. That's why he's been dipping his hand in Georgia, to find these black women. 37-44, like Joe Biden. That's a big part of the piece too. That's literally why we saw Stacey Abrams and we saw the other woman, the first one we looked at. Bottoms, Keisha Lance Bottoms. I want to see her birth numerology. November 17th, 1964. Day with 48 numerology. Your Rice 28. Day with 28 numerology. Abrahamic Religions 322. Your reflection 223. Day with 44 days remaining. You see this? So Joe Biden wants to pick a woman who's born a day with 44 days remaining. So 2 women from Georgia, or connected to Georgia, 44. Now the third one I'm looking at, born it with 44 days remaining. Georgia 44, or excuse me, Joe Biden 44, yeah, and so does Georgia and Wisconsin, where Stacey Abrams is from. And who is Mr. 44? Obama. African American 44, black people 44, MLK assassinated 4/4. And of course, Susan Rice, born date with 30 numerology, 48, nigger 4830, and a date with 93 numerology, Black History Month 93, Rosa Louise Macaulay Parks 93, Beyonce Gazelle Knowles 93, MLK 93, or no, Martin Luther King Jr. 93, Malcolm X 93. Wow. We're getting all this out of one piece of propaganda. That's crazy. Karen Bass. Hell yeah. I can't wait to look at this actor. Of California. If this woman connects to 4437, I'm just done. All right, thank God. They're switching up a little bit. With the Jesuit order to 153, the 27, Bass, 31 like slave. Gotta make sure she's black. They're saying they're all black. I think they had them on the picture up there. Yeah, Karen, 22 like Negro, 32 like Negro. But we got Susan Rice's 44 connection in her birth numerology. We can get it with this actor too. Get this. Oh my God, guys. Guys, this is an agent. Stop voting for these people. Look, for California's 37th congressional district. Are you seeing this shit? An American politician serving as a United States representative for California's 37th congressional district. Now she's going to be possibly serving who? With Joe Biden, 37. That means he's not making these decisions. He's not practicing gematria and Kabbalah. He's an actor. I mean, come on. What is this? Wow. And she was a U.S. representative for California's 33rd congressional district. This is too much. Her name doesn't remember the 27 in her name. She's born 103 to 27 prime and 53. I cannot believe what we're seeing. I really can't. I know I say it a lot, but it's like, man, can they ever just stop? And look at her birth numerology. Negro 7622, slave 31. Born date was 76, 22 numerology, 31 life lesson number. That's all we've gotten this whole time. That pattern and then the numbers for Joe Biden. His Negro slaves are gonna, act with him. And notice I'm saying with him. He's their co-worker. He's just an actor. Slave 31. Negro 3276, 22. Karen 2232. Born when? Karen born. They were 22. Numerology. See that? Whoops. Karen Bass, 27, born when? October 3rd, 103 to 27 prime. This is an actor right here. Never heard of her in my life. I can confidently tell you that this is a government agent, a federal agent. I love how they even have the 1 star here. So that's 5 points. When you run out 5, you get 42. Notice I didn't even bother. I didn't even bother to type in California because I just knew they didn't have Joe Biden numbers. And that's kind of what I was. But then we saw how she's part of the 37th congressional district. That's how they do it, and that's really important. California is not like Georgia, right? Completely different. So they use the congressional district she's in to get this here. It's very simple stuff these people are doing. I haven't been in a chat in a minute. But I mean, shit's not even loading. I mean, I don't get YouTube, man. They're doing way too. They go out of their way to do this. I'll close some tabs. I know it'll probably help a little bit. But guys, I mean, I'll have like two whole windows of like a shit ton of tabs open, and it'll still be fine. You know, it's not that, man. They're fucking with me. I'll close some of this shit though, and watch the sound's probably been fucked up, or like someone's probably been playing in the background. Fuck Joe Biden, I'm an actor. Even close Twitter, close all this shit. I'm still streaming, but you guys not seeing this shit. Like the chat's not opening. I'll try one more time, man. I'm only refreshing because I just closed a bunch of shit. Maybe I should leave it open too, but I don't want to leave it open. Who knows how long it'll take? I mean, the stream's almost done anyway, so I'm sure you guys are still watching and enjoying. That's the thing. That's what they want me to do. They want me to fuck with, wait for it and waste a bunch of time, so I don't, expose them. You can't have them win. Jason Momoa surprises Lisa Bonet by restoring her old Mustang. It's just a ritual. Mustang, it's all symbolic, right? Very astrological. I kind of want to see where we're at right now. I know we're not in Gemini. I know we're not, but I can just look at this and see what's next. Let's look at the zodiac pretty much and see what's next. I'm sorry, I don't know. This is how bad I am at this, and it's not an excuse. So we're not in Virgo yet. We're in Leo. Because this is good to know, man. You gotta know this shit. Because I want to know that we're in Leo and seeing the type of shit that they're doing. I mean, I can't just keep not, knowing what we're in and then knowing the rituals. So we're there, right smack in the middle, not in the middle, but we're in Leo. And now we have what again? Lion, Black is King with what's her face? Beyonce. Remember Lion King with the Lion King picture? See, in time of Leo, and it's funny because they recently changed this. Maybe at the beginning of Leo they did this. Leo begins July 23rd, so it wasn't created in Leo. And I wish I could see when they updated this. You could probably look at like the update history and find it or something, but it would be interesting if they put this out in the first day of Leo. Zodiac element is fire, ruled by the sun. There's more than that. I'm gonna learn. This is bullshit. Okay, fuck this. You're not seeing this shit. I just go back. I have to just go back to YouTube and go from there. This is annoying. Honestly, I might just end the stream. If this is really what's going on, I'm just gonna end the stream, man. Cooper talks to directors. Page unresponsive. You know what? Fuck it. Exit pages. We're starting over. Shut down this ages ago. We're starting over. I'm glad I'm streaming this shit. This is YouTube's bullshit software. Like, you see what is going on. This is YouTube. It's not me. 100% these people. They think that I'm ignorant with technology. I don't understand how, web development and shit works. I'm not an expert, obviously. But, I mean, I can tell when I'm being fucked by the you-know-who's over at YouTube. Like, it's not hard to see. Go live. It should still be up if I go here. I wouldn't be surprised if the stream's just over. I would not be surprised if the stream's over. That'd be so stupid. See, I'm back. Look at this shit, guys. Look at what I have to go through. Yeah, you guys were all just watching this. I'm still streaming. Bewitched Beyonce. We're in Leo season. Yeah, thanks. Hell yeah. 134 is Sonic Weapon. Nice, Kelly. Sonic Weapon. That's interesting. Because what? The 134 is Tisha Bov with the overlap is incredible. Thanks for this, Kelly. Because this is on purpose. Tisha Bov 13453, like Sonic Weapon, and that's what they use for their destructive acts. Again, cannot be any more clear. Wow. Yeah, I just don't understand what these people want to keep doing to me. Alchemy, and there's probably way more chats I'm even missing. What's up, Alex? You were talking to someone about Trump's death date, and your internet dropped. Interesting. They probably were hearing it. They probably were doing something, and then they'll say, "Oh, you guys are being paranoid. You're being like, no, I'm not being fucking paranoid. You guys literally saw what they're doing. That's YouTube lagging my shit. They know how to interact with the chat, and we bounce ideas off because there's more minds working together. So they suppress this part of the software. And you saw how it literally crashed my browser. Sure, you can say, "Yo, you had so many tabs open." I didn't have. I've had way more tabs open before than that with the stream, and even then, that's not why. Could it count for it? Sure. Yep, voting does legitimize the BS system. Yeah, they don't. Well, it's it's like Calypso. They don't count. I know you said IMO. No, it's a fact though. It's not even your opinion that they don't count the votes. They don't count the votes. That's the fact. Yeah, don't vote at all. It's 100% fact. Or I mean, they could count them just to mock everyone, but they'll give you completely fake numbers. So I guess they could count them to see how many idiots actually did the shit. But do they actually count them and tell us the actual numbers that they counted? No. These unknown brands took over store shelves while Purell and Clorox disappeared. Two poisons from the Catholic Church. $102. I don't think Clorox equals 102. I really hope not. That's super specific. I think it does, but I don't think so. Yeah, it does. That's 33. Clorox 33 though. They with 33 numerology. Purell 33. Oh my god, they're talking about Purell 33, Clorox 33. On it with 33 numerology on the front page. Today is what? August 5th, 2020. 8 plus 5 plus 20, 33. And what does this headline say? These unknown brands took over store shelves while what? Well, of all the things that disappeared, Purell and Clorox disappeared. Purell 33, Clorox 33. And again, how is that not a very specific example? How is that not them literally using the number 33 with the date numerology coming out today specifically to do this with their poisons? There was one more thing I wanted to see on that. I think I lost what I was trying to think of. Oh, disappear. Disappeared. 53. Disappeared 53. They with 53 numerology. Clorox 33. Purell 33. Disappeared 53. Today with 53 numerology. Wow. And of course, with the sacrifice numbers, sacrifice 62, sacrifice 46, 199 to 46 prime, kill 64. I like how disappeared equals 98, like Israel, and then once Israel's established, Palestine essentially disappeared. Did I even click on that yet? I did, but we already solved it from the surfer's riddle. That's it. And then they are talking about two items, Purell and Clorox. 102. When you're out two, you get 58, and I think that could be part of the riddle. 2 equals 50 like Freemasonry. It's 5/8. They're talking about two items of being at 102. In Mount Airy, Maryland. In Maryland, which equals 47. Misk Miscellaneous distillery. MISC distillery. That's probably numbers for the Catholic Church. The Jesuit order colors right there. MISC, you'll miss 44. Distillery. I'm gonna spell it wrong correctly. See, I did not say numbers for the. I literally said it could be numbers for the Jesuit order for the Catholic Church for the Society of Jesus. Whatever I said, but it's numbers for the Jesuit order. Did I not literally just say that? And that's literally what it is. How did I know that, guys? Someone's wondering, how do you know that, guys? They brand their propaganda. And after this, I'm probably gonna head out. I'm gonna head out after this. I gotta probably head back soon. But MISC Distillery, see? Black and red colors of the Catholic Church. MISC Distillery equals 201, 177, 69, 87, 93. These are numbers for the Jesuit order for the Catholic Church. That's very specific, and I literally just told you. That proves it right there. I can't accurately guess this pattern as accurately as I do, as I've shown you, and it be an accident. It's impossible. If this was random, this would be impossible. I can't have this. Like, if I had this type of luck here, I should have this type of luck other places in my life. And I do it sometimes, I guess, but well, actually no, because this is so coded, I do not. Or else we win the lottery every single day. The Jesuit order, see, 160. It's a perfect overlap. Even with reversing for reduction, because reverse for reduction, the Jesuit order equals 93, or single reduction, I meant to say. Because H is the 19th letter when we reverse. See? I just want you to look at this. That's what I'm kind of showing you real quick. And of course, Catholic Church, 69. The Catholic Church, 87. Stuff like that. But, wow. They're saying unknown brands. And why the word unknown? Unknown, 32. Unknown Catholicism, 112. And 77, like unknown. Unknown brands, 53. See, unknown brands, 53. Of course, sacrifice, 170, 73. They're disappearing. 181 to 42nd prime, Jesuit 42. But unknown brands, 53. Disappeared. 53. And they're what? Purell, 33. Clorox, 33. On a date with 33, 53 numerology. How perfect is this? It's just too much. It's too good. And of course, death, 218. And it's the 218th day of the year. Talk about disappearing from store shelves. I think I'm dipping too much here with the shelves, store shelves, but shelves, store shelves. That's the 39 prime. Bless sacrifice, 67, 76. Wow. So, yeah, man, another 2-on-1, right? The 2-on-1. After we literally said they're branded propaganda right here, we're going to see them put the numbers for the Jesuit order, and they literally did it. It's numerically possible. Yeah, you guys watch my stream every day. It is impossible for me to call that type of shit out, and it comes true every single time. It's just literally impossible. So sick to the core. Like, I've had some pretty good streaks. I've had some good lucks, maybe some games or whatever, that are RNG based. I've had some pretty good luck streaks in my life and whatever, from things here and there. Nothing like this. Nothing like this. So, no. So I'm gonna close it there. I mean, I gotta get back to work. We've been going on for well over an hour. I'm really glad y'all joined. Y'all watched this. That was a good thing to end on, honestly. To the point where it's become the thumbnail of this video. I kind of want to get it without this, but I'm not even gonna waste time with that. I mean, I don't care like that, so we'll just get it with the play button. And if it bothers me, I'll change it later. Oh, I never saw Mount Airy, Maryland. That's probably have Catholic numbers. Guys, it's in Maryland. Come on, Maryland, Virginia, Maryland. Catholic Church, Mary. The whole point of the Catholics is they love Mary, is they venerate her. So Mount Airy, 46 are Catholic. Mount Airy, 53, 53 numerology. I know someone just called that 136 today, and I just sorry I lost it. Make sure I'm spelling it right. Man, I wish I could just leave right now. I know I can. Like I legit do. Like, I like my job. If in case people didn't know, like, I like working, so I do want to go back. Look, Mount Airy MD, 153, 144, like Jesuit order, and 54 and 63. It's a perfect overlap with Jesuit order. So they have Jesuit order with a perfect overlap because that's 63. That's extra. I guess it's not. It could be not perfect to you, but you see what they're doing. Very good overlap in Maryland. And the Nisk distillery equals the same thing as the Society of Jesus. Or, sorry, the Jesuit order. The Jesuit order. And then Mount Airy, Maryland equals 224 and 235, like the Society of Jesus. This is too much. Wow. So when you write out the Society of Jesus, you get the full thing of Mount Airy, Maryland. When you write out Jesuit order, you get Mount Airy, MD. So anyone who lives in Maryland, if I lived in Maryland, I would get my ass to Mount Airy soon and investigate. There's probably so much Jesuit branded shit there. I mean, with a name to work out that way, the Society of Jesus 91, Catholic 71, the Jesuit Order, or the Society of Jesus, I think it's Jesuit Order 71. I know Catholic 71. I can't believe it. Oh, well, no. I just made a mistake there. The Society of Jesus does equal 71. I thought I still had Mount Airy MD in, but that equals, or Mount Airy Maryland, but that doesn't have the 71. That has to have this 235, 224. So I really hope you all enjoyed the ending to this. Jerry Bailey says he thinks he found why they put 110 all over 9/11. The towers being 110 stories. The year 110 CE was the first time someone named their church Catholic. Very, very interesting.
Vice
Wow.
President is finalizing his pick for his running mate this
Oh.
week. You were
Fuck,
among
man,
the
I will
first.
put propaganda. I do want to see what pick equals. I don't know if it equals 26. I know vote equals 26. The 26 hour. Okay, 24, 21 is a female, feminine numbers. I get it. Okay. I'm really, 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 really rushing right here. If you couldn't tell. Also, the Homie G 2.0 says the event 201 simulation 201, reverse full reduction, Knights Templar, Skull and Bones 201, the Jesuit Order 201. Nice. The event 201 simulation though, that's new. I didn't know that. The Knights Templar with the 201, the ALW Kabbalah, that's awesome. These are all really good. Skull and Bones, the Jesuit Order, I really appreciate that. And if I miss someone's comment, I'm always apologizing because I don't want to miss your comment. But I really gotta go. They fucked my shit up. YouTube supports creepy pet accounts. Of course they do, absolutely. And thanks for calling that out because that's what they love. That's what runs YouTube. Yep, occult entanglement. That's what people love. Chabad 35, Lubavitch 35, Catholic 35. Peace, Alex. St. Ignatius, Bishop of Antioch, Catholic Ecclesia, Catholic Church. I'm just going to put this in my search box and look at this later because that's interesting. I mean, that's interesting. There's way more research to do. So, yeah, guys, you have a good time. Good day. I'll see you guys on TFR. I'll be in the chat on YouTube during the stream. Hopefully they don't fuck it up again, as in the you-know-who's who run YouTube. Fuck it up Zach's stream, but they probably will. But maybe third time's a charm they won't. And that might just be the whole riddle. Third time's a charm, we'll leave you alone this time. They might do some shit like that. So hopefully, wishful thinking, of course. But I'll see y'all later. Take care. Peace out. Whoops. See, they got rid of the close now button. So I always click that instead. Oh, but I'll change the thumbnail later. All right, peace out, guys.